Today's story is going to cover the divine symbol of great work, effort, and sacrifice. Who is that or what is that? Adishesha. From the endless cosmic ocean, Vishnu rests peacefully on a serpent. And this serpent is called Adishesha. The way kings and queens protected their wealth or protected some secret knowledge or something, they usually had this wing of or view of snakes around. This time Vishnu is taking an incarnation. Adishesha by default takes a parallel incarnation. Adishesha coming as Balarama, Balabhadra, isn't it? And Rama avatar. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Jai Shri Ram, Om Shri Matre Namaha. Welcome back to the Clay Studios oil painting vlog number 69 of Sri Vishnu Sahasranamavali. This is a painting that follows the principle of calligram or micrography, using which 1,000 names of Sri Vishnu are getting painted. As the painting is coming along, I'm also trying to understand the deeper meanings lying underneath these names with the help of scriptures from Sanatana Dharma. Whatever I am learning as an amateur, I'm also sharing with you via these weekly vlogs. In a typical vlog, you can expect that I'm covering 10 names and the meanings and then taking a tangential perspective into the lanes of Sanatana Dharma. So we have already covered names up to 670 in the previous vlogs. If you haven't checked them out, please do so and come back, because though I'm covering 10 names at a time in each of these vlogs, you will see that I'm constantly referring back and forth to the previous ones, simply because of the reason of the deep interconnection. More you understand, the deeper you understand, the deeper you can contemplate on it, the more useful could be to both your personal and professional life. I have found a lot of nuggets through them, and I hope you will also find some. With that, let's look at the plan for today. 671 through 680 is what we are going to look at, the names and the meanings. And then today's story is going to cover the divine symbol of great work, effort, and sacrifice. Who is that or what is that? Adishesha. So without much ado, let's get on with the names and the meanings first. 671 is Om Brahmana Priyaya Namaha. Refers to one to whom the holy men are devoted. 672 is Om Mahakramaya Namaha. Refers to one who has enormous strides, or refers to Vishnu with enormous strides bestows upon us the happiness. So he takes those huge strides to bestow happiness within us. 673 is Om Mahakramane Namaha. One who is performing great works such as creation of the world. 674 is Om Mahatejase Namaha. He from whose brilliance sun and other luminaries derive their brilliance, or one who is endowed with the brilliance of various excellences. I think we have touched upon these topics before itself. That's why I'm just going on, because these have the ability of him being the ray of light for other illuminating elements in the cosmic world, is what we have discussed previously in many times. So moving on, 675 is Om Maho Ragaya Namaha. He is also the great serpent. The great serpent is the serpent bed that you see in the Garbhodakshayi Vishnu image here, the Adishesha. So we're going to talk about him in short while from now. Let's move on to 676. Om Maha Kratave Namaha. He is the great Kratu, or he is the great sacrifice, the great serpent, the great sacrifice. Why are these names coming very close to each other? Of course, there is a very deep meaning attached to that, which we will check out right after we are done with the names. 677 is Om Maha Vajvine Namaha, one who is great and performs sacrifices for the good of the world. Again, pointing to Adishesha here, I think. 678 is Om Mahayajnaya Namaha, he who is the great sacrifice. Same. 679 is Om Mahavishe Namaha, the whole universe conceived as a Brahman and offered sacrificial offering, a Hafiz, into the fire of the self, which is Brahman. Now 680 is Om Stavyaya Namaha, refers to one who is the object of laudations of everyone, whoever praises him. Yes. So with that we come to the end of 10 names. But we have to look at this great serpent and great sacrifice, great work. All these greatness, great effort. He is the divine symbol of great work, effort and sacrifice. Why is that so? Let's look at Adishesha. We always, look at this serpent. And I think I will also at this point put a small thought in the mind, in your minds, on the symbolism relating to serpents. Where all have you seen them before? Do you see them, these symbols, even today? Where? Keep that in mind while we are going to munch into this topic. Yes. So, from the endless cosmic ocean, Vishnu rests peacefully on a serpent, and this serpent is called Adishesha. It's also meant to be 1,000 hooded wood. We cannot paint 1,000, so we end up painting 10 or 12. Some paint 5, some paint 7, or and so on. So this is something that I also want you to think of. 1,000 heads doesn't mean that physically number of heads is more. It could also refer to intelligence into that, having 1,000 brains or such. Ravana is mentioned as 10-headed. So it is talking about his intelligence, which is 10x, I think. But we always, paint the image of 10-headed Ravana. Whenever, you see Ramayana, also you see those 10 heads in imagery coming. So here, coming back to the point, he is 1,000-headed. So look at the brilliance, the intelligence Adishesha is possessing. And he is also the mysterious one. He is preserver of very important or vital, information relating to the universe. He is also preserving that. If you see also the olden times, the way kings and queens protected their wealth or protected some secret knowledge or something, they usually had this wing of or vyuha of snakes around. Wherever you see wealth or wherever we see something so important, precious, there's always this, snakes guarding it. This is also another important symbolism, and I think by now you would have also written down so many. Depends upon whatever culture you are from. I am very sure all cultures universally have a story of a snake or serpent, guarding something important. And why is he considered this eternal symbol of great work, great sacrifice and effort? Is what we are going to cover. Yeah. So first of all, let's look at the origin. So Ādishesha is also called Ananta, which means the endless one. He is not the ordinary serpent. He is the embodiment of stability, a cosmic axis on which the whole universe rests. Yeah. 1,000 hoods, like I mentioned, it's infinite wisdom and strength. So, while Vishnu symbolizes preservation, Adishesha represents the foundation, the steady force that supports this divine work. So, you see the Vishnu image, and we are praying to the Vishnu image, but very quietly somebody is taking care of Vishnu also. Who is that? Adishesha. So he is not at the center of attention, but without him, even Vishnu's cosmic rest will get disturbed. Yeah. So that's the thing. Symbol of great work, and for this, I think there's a lot of examples that you can go into. Adishesha works silently and doesn't seek glory. And I think the same sentence I must have repeated for another vlog that was on Balabhadra, Balarama. That is also incarnations of Adishesha. So each time he is or Vishnu, each time Vishnu is taking an incarnation, Adishesha by default takes a parallel incarnation also to do the physical work quietly. When he is born as Krishna, then there is Adishesha coming as Balarama, Balabhadra, isn't it? And in Rama avatar, so now we are going to look at the beautiful avatar of Rama, where Lakshmana is the brother of Rama. Who's Lakshmana? Again Adishesha. Why is he born? He is born so he can serve. He can be devoted and he can serve Rama quietly through the hardships that he was bound to go through. Rama had to go through 14 years of exile, isn't it? 14 long years in the forest. Who guarded him? Who took care of him, served him, protected him? It was Lakshmana. And it's quietly. He gave up sleep, comfort and rest to do that. It is also believed that he never slept those 14 years to take care of Rama. So, was there any personal gain? No, not at all. It's only out of pure love and duty. So, he never complained, never questioned. He simply served. He is the symbol of the great work and the great effort that he has taken. Yeah. Again, symbol of sacrifice. How is that coming up? Balarama, we have touched upon this topic already, so now I'm not going to go into that level of detail, but we saw the character of Balarama playing a very strong role as the elder brother of Krishna in Krishna incarnation, ensuring that he's representing Dharma and strength, and ensuring the path of righteousness is stable, and also supporting in the whole process very quietly and very peacefully, also closing his chapter himself when the time is. Yeah. So supporting divine mission, staying steadfast and surrendering his own desires for a greater cause. The symbol, it has a symbol, and the symbol is Adishesha. Yes. So what does he teach? Greatness, true greatness is not being seen, but being able to support the good. Yeah. The real effort is silent, conscious and full devotion. That sacrifice is not about losing something, but also offering oneself for a higher purpose. So there was always a higher purpose in Lord Vishnu's existence. You see that in every avatar. The avatar has to consummate its higher purpose. For that, some practicalities have to be taken care of, and those practicalities were 100% ensured very quietly, stealth, perfection by Adishesha. Yeah, so Dharma is upheld not only by the one who leads it, but also by the one who supports it with unwavering faith. Isn't that the role Adishesha has played? So next time you see the image of Vishnu resting upon the serpent, just remember the calmness is supported by immense effort. That peace is born from some sacrifice, yeah, and that behind every divine act there lies an Adishesha, silent, steady, and infinite. Yeah, Adishesha is the endless one, the foundation of all great work. And now I'm going to answer the question that I asked just in the beginning. Where have you seen these images of serpents? The medical symbols, yeah, look for all the symbols. You will see this symbolism in the logo, yeah, of IMCA or something like that. So there are many important aspects. Even the way our nadis in the body, the Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna nadi, they're also symbolically represented as these serpents. What is that expectation out of all this? Silent, steady, infinite, hard work, full effort, and unwavering sacrifice. That's it. Do share your thoughts in the comments. Like I mentioned, with different cultures, there are so many representation of this serpent. Do share whatever you know in the comments. Until we meet in the next session, stay blessed, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay motivated. Thank you. Bye-bye.